Hey,
bitch!
It's us again, the Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel producers. Third time in a row, we are here against our will, which is what Black has told me to correct myself on.
He's already telling us to wrap it up, and
You've had your time. This is our time now.
stop intercomming me. Just because you learn how to use that button doesn't mean you can use it willy-nilly.
And
Ricky
we're two people
will
down
not stop
today.
intercoming.
Okay, I'm just not listening to them. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, yes, Gemma, you're right. Two people down. Breezer and Dan are not here. Mm-hmm. Bree's having her hen's night. And where's Dan?
He's the stripper.
He's in Perth.
Oh, yeah.
He's just
he's in Perth.
Yeah.
Being the stripper in Perth. Hey, Gem, we got some lovely messages regarding our intros.
Yeah,
Do you
we
want to start off?
we got a really nice message from Nick last night. He said, listening to the podcast from London and just wanted to say that your second podcast intro improved so much since yesterday's or slash the
that's
first one.
sweet.
So he said he loved it. He also said, keep the producers' intros coming. They're now officially internationally adored. So thank you, Nick. That's really sweet of you.
You hear that, Blackers? We're actually good.
I just hit off that ding, guys.
Good
Sorry.
job, button pusher.
Thank you.
Okay, so you said yesterday that we should get listeners to send us DMs and ask us questions. And we have got some DMs and questions about the team. So should we fire away?
What do people want to know?
Okay, well, I've got a few. Let's start off with O_Taylor on our Instagram. She's asked us 3 questions, okay? So we have to kind of, say which one of the guys would do which. First one, who is more likely to shout the first round?
Ricky. Oh.
Tim?
Because
he always wants a drink immediately.
Yeah.
Like as soon as we get there, we have to have a beer in our hand. So he usually shouts the first one, but they all do.
I think Black is more than most of the times that I've been drinking with him. He shouts the first round. So it's Blackers. Thanks for giving me the thumbs up like a stage dad. All right, second question. Who is more likely to bring cake on your birthday?
Ooh. I think it's Joel.
Joel.
But he'd make Gemma do it.
So indirectly he would do it.
Yeah. Like it's his idea, but he'd be like, Gem, can you go get Erin a cake?
Yeah, he's very, very good at like ideas and then asking, hey, Gem, how can we do this?
Yeah.
Which is like...
He goes to you for the execution.
Yeah.
Absolutely, which is fine.
Okay, I think we know who will be the answer to this third question. Who is most likely to change your flat tire?
Oh, Ricky.
It's definitely Ricky.
Like, Ricky for sure. I have driven in a car with Joel and he is not changing anybody's tire.
Ricky's a confident woman. She's got this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And Black has said he would, but then he just wouldn't do it. He wouldn't follow through.
No, he'd get distracted by something.
Yeah, especially when his Shell V-Power red cap still
not
wouldn't
working
do
in
it
the
for
pit
us. Okay, LEG89 wants to know who is the team's biggest shit stirrer?
Oh.
It depends what day it is.
Oh, it's 100% Blackers.
It's all for sure. No, I disagree. Sometimes Joel can be a little back-end shit stirrer, but he pretends like he's not doing it. He pretends like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Every single day I question what I wear. Oh, Blackers, he's intercomming inappropriate things in our ear. Blackers, we're not listening to you.
Tim, that's inappropriate. We can't say that.
We can't share that. Thank you. Anyway, yes, I question what I wear all the time because of Blackers, so he is the biggest shit stirrer in my life.
You're right, sorry.
Okay, and lucky last question, Shannon_62 on Threads asked us,
Stop trying to make Threads happen.
It needs to happen, okay? It's so new. She wants to know which of the guys pisses you off the most.
Oh.
Yeah, Tim. Absolutely Tim. Even now he's pissing me off.
Tim, but it's Tim.
I'm looking at him through the glass and I just want to throw things at him.
But in a way that you can't help but love it.
Oh,
Like he's very endearing in the way he pisses you off.
Absolutely.
No, absolutely not.
Well, today's show was great. Ricky met her hall pass, so you have that to look forward to.
Yes. Oh my God, it's so much fun. What else was on?
No idea. No idea.
But enjoy.
Ricky, stop
intercomming stuff, guys. Okay, enjoy the podcast. Talk to you soon.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
It's Ricky Lee, it's Tim Blackwell, it's Joel Creasy, it's the gang.
Yo.
Yes, guilty as charged. Today I feel Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Damn it to the best I love.
I think this could be the best show ever.
This is the best day of my whole life. Hanging out with friends. Wow.
We're the up and about party show.
Turn it up, Tim.
It's amazing, but also awful, but really amazing.
Welcome to Thursday afternoon.
Oh, we made it. Oh, we're going to do that today, are we?
Are we?
Okay. I like you in your little red hat, your Shell V-Power hat.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you,
it's like
Shelby
you're
Pal.
off to the races.
Well, you know, Coles Express is my daughter's favourite shop.
Yeah, she can go in there and just get chips and
Yeah.
lollies and pies and sausage rolls.
So now it's like Dad works there.
I know. I get a bit
Awesome.
nervous when I see a red hat, and I'm like, what's on the front? Oh, Shell V-Power.
That's
fine. Yeah.
Why? Well, who else has a red hat?
Oh, mate.
Mate.
Trump. MAGA.
MAGA.
Are we getting political,
Oh,
seriously?
course not.
yeah. I really want to get political at 4.
Well, you're in town, so who knows with you?
I am in town. What am I doing here? Ooh.
Love when you're in real life.
Yeah, this is what I look
Makes
like.
me so happy.
I know, you're binging Piers Morgan. You were doing that last night.
Yeah,
you weren't
but
watching
were
State
being
of Origin.
political.
I was. I wanted to watch the Roseanne Barr Piers Morgan interview just to see how absolutely bonkers it is.
I love
And
that.
was it? Did it live up to
was.
expectations?
Can I ask you,
Just
though,
outrageous.
because I went on Twitter today to look for Piers Morgan's take on the BBC newsreader.
Yeah.
And it said video not available in your area.
I've been seeing that a little bit lately.
So what
I was trying to
what was
find
that
the
about?
video of Cara Delevingne being a bellend
But we got
the
that
other
up here.
day. No, but it was hard to because it kept saying that on the Twitter videos.
Oh,
I wonder
really?
if there's a lot of geo-blocking going on. Anyway, sorry, that's
Geo-blocking.
the more I was talking,
Wow.
the more I was
No,
falling
but
asleep.
that is the technical term, a
Yeah.
geoblock.
I think what you
Thank
were
you,
also
Joel.
doing, you were ad-libbing, which I know scares you.
I don't like ad-libbing, even though this whole show pretty much is ad-libbing.
ad-libbing,
It's not
no.
planned. It's not scripted.
It's just funny when people say things are scary. I just always laugh at that.
Well, it
'Cause,
does
like, shark
scare
attacks are
me.
scary.
Well, of course, but it does scare me because
Home
I'm not good at
invasions are
it.
scary.
Yeah.
You guys are really good at it.
Oh,
I'm not
thank
good
you.
at ad-libbing. It's like when you throw something out and you say, what do you think, Rick? I don't know. I don't have
Yeah,
any
remember when we
idea.
first started having people in to be interviewed because Ricky's only been interviewed herself.
Yeah, I've
She's
never
never
had to
done.
interview anyone.
And so she used to sit there in silence.
And just like weird laughing.
Where's my question?
I just didn't know how to ask people. It's like it's just like a regular
I
conversation,
love
you
it.
idiot.
I know. I love it. And we're very good at that. We are very good at that.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Super hard to impress anyone in here.
No, you,
No, I just drop a fact on you and go, oh, yeah, did you see that video?
No, I said it was amazing.
No, I know, it's funny though. But what an
we didn't
amazing
linger enough for you.
fact it is to then just to pivot to a funny video.
Well, no.
That's
well,
all.
That's
That's all.
That's what having a conversation with you is like. We say something, and then you're like, "Oh, look over there! It's a cloud." So you get a little taste of your own medicine.
No, you're right. That's Harry Styles. You know, he would be
heard
pumped
of him.
because he's only got 3 shows left of Love on tour. And I reckon then he's going to put his feet up for a bit.
that's been going for like 6 years.
Yeah, how long has the tour been?
Yeah,
A
pre-COVID.
long time.
Well, Elton's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road went for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think that satellite clip, we've touched on this, but I think that might be a metaphor for him just having a little rest. His battery's low.
Yeah, fair
Have you seen the
enough.
end
I
of that?
like that. I haven't seen the video.
What? You don't read, you don't watch videos.
Because
What do you do?
everyone would say to Harry, like, have you watched this show? Have you watched that show? You two are so naughty. Have you watched this show? Have you? And he wouldn't have had time to catch up on all the greats. Like, and just he's probably like he can binge and just like that now.
I
you
can't even hear a
can.
word you're saying after what I just saw.
I know, because you two are being rude, but it's okay.
This is what we do, though, and we're not used to you in here. 'Cause this is what we do when you talk, and from Melbourne we go.
Yeah, I know, and I keep the show on the road.
But now you're here, you see all that
I
stuff.
love that you were just like it was like you were a newsreader. You were just trying to do up your jacket, but you're just doing up your little tie
I'll
on
take
your
my
kimono.
Yeah, I know.
Jacket?
Kimono.
Dressed like a kimono
fashionable.
dragon today.
I have an important meeting tonight.
Are you wearing that to the meeting?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was for us.
you should top it off
No.
with Tim's big red hat.
No. Oh no, I just did my hair.
It looks very good.
Thank you.
Hey, who did you pay to meet? I was talking about something similar because the Rolling Stones obviously are on tour and they're in their 80s or almost 80, and they just like to work out all the different ways that they can make a heap of money by like getting different VIP packages and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah. Like
And
drag
a
queens.
friend of mine told me that there's like meet and greet packages, but they're terrified of getting COVID. So what happens is, like they stand over there.
Yes, I've
in a
seen these
mask,
photos.
Oh,
and you're in a mask. You go, "G'day, Mick,
and that's it.
Keith, away," and you keep moving too. There's not even small
No
talk.
lingering.
And that ticket might cost like 10 grand
Oh my god!
with merch
Yeah.
Of course,
Oh,
and
yeah.
a ticket to see
and a
the
ticket,
show.
of course. Yeah.
You'd hope so. Probably not. Okay, well, let me put this one to you then.
Yeah.
Fans have paid $330
Yeah.
Australian to meet Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh.
Hang on, not one of the Olsen twins.
It's the other sister.
The other
sister,
one.
yeah.
Oh, that's just a
She's
bad-
quite a big actress.
Well, she's part of the Marvel franchise now. The meet, and this has really divided people. The meet and greet entails the fan walking up to the actress, taking a quick photo, and then walking back. The whole exchange is over in less than 10 seconds. I think you can have a...
And 330 Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
There. Welcome back to Texas. Oh, background actor on Love and Death. So.
Oh my gosh, that's quick.
That's quick.
Rich and I did something similar to that, but it was a meet and greet with Mike Tyson in Vegas.
Serious?
Yeah, and
Really?
it was so fun. He was like,
Does he do a residency of just meet and greets?
well, it was in like it was a bit sad because it was in a memorabilia shop. And I'm pretty sure I was taller than him, which I thought was weird because I thought, Mike Tyson is known as this, huge
Man Mountain.
man mountain, but like there's a lot of me just bigger than him.
Yeah.
But he pulled me in real tight.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you try and take him down like you do when you've had a few drinks?
No, I'd pushed up my bussies before I went and had a photo with him.
All right, well, if you had paid to meet someone, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't think Australians generally would do something like that. They're like, are you serious, mate?
Bathurst, they probably do.
All right, well, let's find out.
Comic-Con?
13, 24, 10, if you paid to meet someone.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
So it wasn't one of the Olsen twins that this person paid to meet.
No, it's kind of like it's the Olsen that's still in the biz, like in the acting biz.
She's pretty hot as an actress, though. I can't name off the top of my head any movies she's in, but I feel like I see her on the red carpets in those pictures all the time. She's always attached to some kind of a movie.
Yeah, she's the
Well-known.
Marvel type.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth Olsen.
That's what we're talking about.
Lizzie.
Yeah,
Lizzie.
and she's doing meet and greets for $330.
I wonder if she gets that money or if it's part of some other deal that someone else gets to take that.
Yeah.
Because where was that? Was that at some
That
kind
was
of
in
Comic-Con
Texas.
thing?
I'm assuming it's at some sort of Comic-Con. Not a very good, well put together one from the photos.
No, it was very backstagey.
I know.
Yeah, it's a
Like
bit...
a black curtains. It looked like in there.
In the boardroom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just did a suit fitting in the boardroom. I don't think they actually have board meetings in there anymore.
No.
We just do our makeup in there sometimes.
Totally. I
Yeah.
sit on the floor and put slap on my face. And
Now the window's shattered. Did you notice that?
Now, who shuttered the window?
That has only been like that last 2 days.
We should need to launch an investigation.
Well, there's security cameras everywhere, surely, isn't there?
I mean,
We'll place your bets.
this place is hot for gossip, so I'm pretty sure we could just walk around the corner. Smallsy will know what's going on.
Smallsy's not here, mate.
Oh, of
Or
course.
are we not allowed to say that? He's here. Of course he's here. He's always
Yeah.
here. After 7, mate. What have you got on? Hang on. What, Kelly Clarkson? Seriously? Wow.
Oh, good on you, Smalls.
Okay, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's how you talk to Smallsy.
That's how you
off
talk.
mic.
Off mic.
Yeah.
Of course.
That was ad-libbing.
She gets scared
I
sometimes.
know,
I'm too
lucky
scared
you
to do
didn't
that.
do it.
Oh, no,
Like a
no
breakdown.
way.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that. That was stupid.
People, this has really divided people, this meet and greet. Some people say the
Has it
interaction was
really?
worth
People
it.
care about it that much?
Yeah, to the point that we're doing it at 4:18 on a Thursday, and while others disagree and believe it's a scam. Like a lot of like the RuPaul's drag queen girls do, like meet and greets, but I don't think they get
Meet
paid
and greets
much.
are really. The first meet and greet I ever did was with Evanescence.
Oh, that
How depressing.
was it.
Are they emo? They're emo.
I can't remember her name. Was her name Amy? Oh my God, she was just
sure.
tiny and lovely, and her voice was incredible.
Yeah,
Were you
I
also
actually
in
really
your
liked them.
emo phase
I
at
had-
that point? You had just your
I looked
GHG'd straight and fringe?
I looked exactly like your friend Trent. Same hair, tiny t-shirt. Yeah, Amy Lee. There you go. You're like Evanescence.
And you would have had skinny jeans on for sure that were all
Skinny
ripped.
jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, not ripped. I didn't ever really like ripped. So I was a bit uncomfortable with that stuff.
I'm not into the ripped jeans.
No, same. Especially the ones that are ripped like your whole front of your leg.
Oh, yeah.
Like, whoop.
Tommy Little has the biggest rips in his jeans when he goes on stage because we often share venues. Who cares? That's so boring. But
Oh my God, tell me more about that show.
I just see him a lot. We share a
Do you mean the
dressing
N-Mall's
room.
not yours?
It's not actually, even though I make it feel like mine. And he has the biggest rips, and I go, how do you work like that?
Oh, that's how he gets the ladies.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't mind seeing his
Does
little
he
knees
have
every
a
now and then.
car?
Hey, Emily, you've paid to meet someone, have you?
Yes, I did. I paid to meet Stan Lee.
Stan Lee.
Dan?
Lee.
Stan Lee.
I don't
Oh,
know.
hang on. He created Spider-Man and Batman and stuff, didn't he?
Oh.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wow. How much did you pay? Is that a rude question?
$250.
Okay, no.
Was it worth it?
$250. Oof.
Yeah, it was because he died the next year.
Oh.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Well, yeah,
So
you got him.
that
Yeah.
just a quick photo, hello, and then leave.
Because
So
they're quite awkward moments, those ones, because everyone kind of wants it over as quickly as possible. So it's a bit
Yep.
weird.
Oh, yeah, no one's
Yeah.
enjoying this.
Yeah.
Even
It's
the people who
all-
paid for it.
Yeah.
he wasn't talking to anyone. He was just sat on a chair, and
Oh,
there was
good,
like
yeah.
a whole bunch of like scantily dressed women in the booth.
Oh, well, hang on. Let's not speak ill of the dead.
No, tell me more. I want to know. This
What?
sounds
Me?
actually quite creepy.
Yeah. Was it at Sexpo?
What, the comic book guy that draws characters in his bedroom is a bit seedy?
I know who
That's
shoots
weird.
web out of who shoots white web out of his.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Don't have a jacuzzi with
Okay.
him. You do his Spider-Man impression.
Oh, not in the warm water.
Oh, well, now, does anybody have a sieve?
Have you even acted that out with like a
Yeah, I know.
gross look in your face as well?
Oh, is that
You can
me?
ad-lib.
Yeah.
You can ad-lib. Only if it's real filthy.
Yeah, that's right.
Totally.
Someone emptied a can of silly string in here. Ashley, who have you paid to meet?
One Direction.
Oh, my
that's pretty
goodness.
massive.
What does a meet and greet with One Direction set you back?
It was very early in their career. It was $350 US.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Over in the US?
Yeah, I'm from New York.
And which
You're from
one
New
was your
York.
favourite?
Harry was pretty flirty at that time, but at the time I was more of a Zayn girl, so I leaned more towards
Ashley.
him.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
No, of course.
Ashley.
We've actually got a bit of Zayn coming up. He did his first interview yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ashley's obviously a very big fan. And have you moved to Australia, Ashley?
Yeah, my husband's Australian.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you're not at the Empire State Building now?
bit
That's so
busier.
weird.
Well, I was just going to say, a bit more hustle and bustle here than New York,
You get so much more
More
busy.
going on.
Have you moved here?
New York? Why would anyone leave New York?
No more impressions.
No more. Sorry, bro.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, driving you home on Nova.
You know, this was Live Aid 38 years ago today.
Wow.
That's pretty mega.
How many people would be in that crowd, do you think?
Well, it was Wembley Stadium. I
I
don't know.
just feel like
That's
we're
like
not allowed to have
90,000,
crowds
isn't
like
it?
that anymore. You're not allowed to pack people like that in anymore. There has to be so much more space in a venue.
We'll find out. We've got Phil Collins.
Oh my gosh.
Phil was there with his rolled up blue shirt.
Yeah, did he have his headset mic on?
Now, that's the capacity for Wembley. We want to know how many were at Live Aid because there were people actually on the ground.
Oh, and
Like
that would
in
be
the- in the
the
ground.
sort of crowd. You like if you're up the front, you're having to wee.
Oh,
There
You
and
just
then.
go.
Yeah, oh, you just went. Oh, David Bowie. Elton John. Madonna.
Oh my gosh.
And what about our very own? How good was that? In Excess as well. 38 years ago.
Oh, 1985.
1985.
That was the year I was born.
Oh, and everything changed.
Everything changed that year. It was just a wonderful year.
But Hanson did your 40th stuff.
I'm not
Can't be
40.
real.
I'm not 40.
Well, tell that to Hanson, bro.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
On Nova.
All right. The explicit version's fun if you do want to search for that
Oh,
in your own time.
yeah.
Oh, I like the explicit version.
She actually came out of the gates pretty quick, O-Rod, with her explicit versions. Like, that's how she started. She just
Wow.
didn't muck around.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Dropping F-bombs everywhere like I was this week.
Yeah. Maybe you were inspired.
Yes, maybe.
You're
Well,
listening to too much O-Rod.
maybe I am. Maybe I am. This is why this is making me nervous because we're about to ask now what's your kid-friendly swear word? Like the
Yes.
swear word you use with your kids.
Yeah.
Or maybe that was used with you as a kid, 13, 24, 10. Give us a call with your kid-friendly swear words,
Yes.
okay?
Well, I'm
Don't
not quite-
swear with us.
Please don't swear.
No, please don't.
And if you try, we have a dump button, so don't even try it.
Yeah, I know exactly where it is now.
You know where it is because you've had to use it this week. But my family, obviously, because, I don't know, we're kind of Queenslanders, so we don't really, we just say the words. So even the little kids in the family, it's terrible, I know, but they say, the words.
I
Oi, Dad, come over here.
Some of the words you say, like when we're just chatting, I have to quickly run around the corner and get on Urban Dictionary and look
I
around.
know, sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, I need a translator. I've never heard words like this before.
Yeah, I didn't realise you were bilingual.
I know.
In swear words.
It's incredible.
But I pull it together all right on TV and on radio.
You do. It's amazing.
Oh, no, you
never
really do. No one
slipped.
would believe it for a moment. Oh,
No.
she's so sweet up there.
No.
Yeah.
You wait till that red
wait.
light's off.
You wait till you sat next to her at dinner.
She's got some
can
opinions.
talk.
What do you mean? I didn't get a word in with you.
That's not true. And anyone that's been on the plane with us can testify to that. So I found this really funny this morning. Math has come up. Mathematics has come up with
I
a
thought you
new
said maths.
Maths.
As in maths, the subject.
Maths.
Like science, maths, biology,
Mathematics.
maths.
Yep, maths has come up
maths.
with a new swear word that's a bit more kid-friendly. Mm-hmm. So a PhD student working in number theory wrote a code which can read an existing list of swear words and analyse their qualities to come up with a new one.
Right.
And according to maths, the new swear word.
Didn't realise math was like releasing press releases and
I know.
stuff.
Yeah, like,
Shut up, math.
do they have an office?
Math.
Yeah, I know. Where's that HQ? Where's maths HQ? Somewhere nerdy.
Yeah,
It'd have numbers
big
in the title
calculator,
for
yeah.
sure.
Do you think it's funny, and this is completely off topic, in America they call it math and sports, but in Australia we call it maths and sport. You know?
That is interesting.
Isn't that
Hang on,
interesting?
say that again.
So
That
they go-
just went right over
so
my
I
head.
go- in America they go, we've got math class,
Math.
but we've got maths,
Oh, yes.
where it's like they do sports. We do sports on the weekend. Well, we play sport on the
We do
weekend.
sport, yes. And you said something the other day that was very American. You said, I just took a nap.
I just took a nap. Is that
Not-
weird?
Well, I had a nap.
Oh, I had a
Is
nap.
that a bit?
Is that a bit? It's funny how the world works. Jack said the other day, oh my gosh, there's just so many countries in the world.
Oh my God, careful. I thought you were going to say something else
No,
there.
I'm like, kid-friendly.
Kid-friendly swear words.
No, he said there's so many countries in the world. I was like, yep.
There's at least 30.
Yeah.
He's been reading.
I know. I don't like it when he does that.
No, don't get too smart, Jack.
What's
Ruin
the
your
word?
pretty face.
What's
So
the
the
word that
word,
Maths
the
did,
new
yeah?
swear word is banger.
Oh, are you kidding? We say
Yes,
it all the time.
But hang on,
banger
that's a-
or burr for short.
But that's bang as a word already.
Yes, but the code discovered that B is the most
Buh.
common starting letter for swear words. Like,
Yeah.
A female.
No, I get, yeah.
okay, I can't say any of the ones.
But I think, look,
But
I think the four letter, the F word is the greatest word because it.
No,
it-
C.
No. But you can use the F word.
Crap.
You
Yep.
can use the F word
In
to
so many
mean
ways.
so. Like I can just say that in different tones. It could mean 100 different things.
Same with
It's
the C one.
beautiful. It's
Yeah.
No, you can't. I'm so
Sick.
nervous. No.
Cool.
But I'm
Hey.
saying it just in
Dog.
just the word on its own.
It's. I think a well placed swear word can change like the room, can change the energy.
Yeah,
of the
that's
room.
right.
Do you use it sometimes in your stand-up?
If I'm doing a private, I do all the time. I stand up, but if I'm
Yeah.
doing a corporate gig and they want me to be clean, I'll intentionally swear in the first few minutes because it just relaxes everyone in the room.
Yeah, he's just like us, even
Oh my
though
God,
he
hasn't
doesn't
told
look
a joke
anything
yet.
like us.
Yeah. Hey, I haven't.
No, because you look
not
you
had
look,
much
you look
Botox.
aspirational.
Oh, right, aspirational.
Yeah,
How do I get a face like that?
What?
How do I get a face like
Yeah,
that?
that's right. I say that to myself all the time.
How's it so taut?
I know.
That's
God,
right.
I was
You got
never
no wrinkles.
surprised.
You know what we say at home? Me and my daughter say, "You freaking nink." You freaking nink.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Like you're a freaking
You
nincompoop.
freaking nink.
Freaking nink.
I really like Shivers.
Oh, Shivers is good, and
I
the
love
song by
saying
Ed
that.
Sheeran's a good
Yeah,
one. so
Shivers is quite
I
good.
love Shivers.
I
Rose.
I'm trying to think of any I have.
Hey Rose, what's your kid-friendly swear word?
Bejeebers.
Oh, bejeebers. Holy
Oh,
bejeebers.
bejeebers.
That's fun.
Yeah, we say, what the bejeebers? You know, that kind of
I love that. That's really
Holy
cute.
bejeebers, you freaking nink. Christy, what's yours?
fruit and nut.
Fruit nut.
That's good. That sounds like something Blue would say.
It's like, oh, fudge.
He says, biscuits.
Oh, biscuits.
Biscuits is good. That's the B word. That's what math said.
Biscuits.
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 All right.
Yum.
Zayn, X1 Direction Zayn, has spoken for the first time in 6 years. I'm going to play some of it next. No, he doesn't sound anything like you'd expect.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.
You're going to be pumped at about 10 past, quarter past, 20 past 5-ish.
Me?
Yeah, you.
10 past, quarter past.
Forgotten what time.
20
20 past?
past-ish, 25 past, half past, maybe even half past 5. Yeah.
10 past, 20 past.
Yeah.
We're going to keep you waiting.
Yeah. You got a surprise,
I'm
basically.
already
I
jacked.
think you're pretty pumped.
I
think
put
you know
extra
what's
makeup on today. Got my fancy jacket on. I'm really excited.
happening. You put your manners back in.
Yeah. Oh!
Now, Zayn, we spoke about this yesterday. We spoke about him being like close to doing his first interview in 6 years.
Yeah.
With a podcast called Call Her Daddy. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Is that one? It's one of Nova's.
That's
I don't think it's from the Nova podcast. No, we talked about how he. This is what I'm calling BS on. This is the most BS thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And it falls under the. Did you expect us to really believe that kind of category? Like, are you being serious here?
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Do you think I'm that stupid?
Do you think I'm that stupid? That's a
Yeah.
good one. Because in the chat, he said he quit One Direction to get ahead of his bandmates. Have a listen to this.
So I knew something was happening. So I just got ahead of the curve. If I'm being honest with you, I was like, I'm just going to get out of here. I think this is done. And I just seen it. And I completely selfishly wanted to be the first person to go and make my own record.
So yeah, he'd heard like whispers that other people were talking about doing solo deals.
Right.
So he was like, this is over.
I hate making all this money and being so famous.
Well, it was going to be over. So why not go out and shop your own deal and figure out a way to get ahead of it and make some money?
But that's what I'm saying. I get all that. But
Yeah.
you didn't have to physically... You can do that without physically leaving because clearly that's what the other members were doing. They were doing that and not leaving.
But as soon as they
You know?
started releasing solo records, One Direction itself was over, right?
Yeah, how long were One Direction like an actual band? Because I saw them in Melbourne and
Yeah.
like you with Ad-Libbing, I was scared.
Why
Because
from all the
I've
teenage
never
screaming
heard
girls?
screaming go for that
Really?
long, that intensely before.
Yeah.
Who out of the five of them? Yeah. Who out of the 5 got the first hit, like solo hit?
I think it was Zayn because Pillow Talk was it was huge.
Yeah.
This song.
If you've got a One Direction
think it was the
expert
first.
listening to us right now and hating everything you're hearing here because we don't know any of the answers, please call and help us out. 13 24 10.
Gemma's like yelling on the screen. She's like,
yeah.
Go.
2010 to 2015, I can answer.
Gem loves them.
Gemma, call
Gem
through.
should get on the line.
Gemma, just call through.
Because I want to hear.
By the way,
24
yeah, 13
10.
24 10. Don't use the hotline. You're not fancy.
Because, yeah, I think it was Zayn. Harry's obviously had the most success.
You know, one of my proudest predicting moments is after I saw them in Melbourne,
Yeah.
I walked away, and I promise you this, I've talked about it on air before.
Yep.
I said, first one to leave will be Zayn.
Oh.
And that was because I think he was just wandering around because he was over it.
But they all used to do that. I saw footage of them as One Direction when they came out on tour to Australia. I didn't go to the show, but I saw online, and I just thought, you guys are just ringing it in.
Oh, yeah.
You're not even giving it
there
anything
were
on
3
stage. There's no emotion on
that's-
your face. You don't. It's like they're just walking around not caring.
There were 3, I noticed, there were 3 that were giving it their all
Yeah.
and 2 that weren't. And then my friend of mine went the next night and it reversed.
Oh, okay.
So because they were doing so many shows in quick succession, I think I
Some
luckily
of
had
them-
Harry going hard
Yeah.
for us. And then 2 were just like phoning it into the back a bit.
Yeah, but I just don't like them. The amount of money they're making, I just don't think that's
and your
cool.
kids also, you got energy, right?
Yeah,
You know
of
how
course.
you
Hey, Gemma.
predicted that Zayn... Oh, sorry, Gemma. I have a prediction too.
Yeah.
You know how you predicted that Zayn was going to be the first to leave One Direction? When I went to the Hopman Cup with my dad, the tennis tournament in Perth, I saw Kim Clijsters when she was unseated. And I said, she'll
And
be
you
number...
said there's going to be a second track
No,
maybe
I
any
said-
day now.
Oh, how dare you. I love Kim Clijsters. I love Kim Clijsters. I even have I had a Kim Clijsters pen pal. I had a Kim Clijsters pen pal for many years. And
they're going to do it. They're going to make
anyway,
another track.
I said to my dad, I'm actually ignoring you and talking to myself. I said to my dad, she'll be number 1 one day, and she was.
Yep. And then Eddie Murphy will be the donkey and it'll be great.
I love Kim Clijsters.
What are you doing? Your face when he said that.
I know.
So
And I'm in person to
But you also know
roll you.
why you like that because it's true.
No, she's
You
beautiful.
don't
She's a
act like that when
beautiful
things are
queen.
true.
I'm defending one of my favourite...
If things aren't true, you don't act like that. Say something to me that's not true.
You're a, I was trying to think of something
Don't
catty.
be-
Okay, something that's not true. The sky is purple.
No, it's not. And that's
Oh,
how
yeah, but you were prepared. I don't even know what this whole drill you're making me do is.
I don't even know either.
Yeah.
Gemma, One Direction
Sorry,
fan
Gem.
extraordinaire. What are the questions?
Hi,
Okay,
Gem.
go. Answer the questions.
Yeah, what would you like to know?
First person to lead. First solo single was?
Yeah, so Pillow Talk, Zayn,
Yep.
2015.
Yep.
And then it was This Town, Niall Horan,
I thought Niall was up there.
which was 2016.
Yeah.
Then Sign of the Times.
Oh, my favourite.
Best first single
And that
ever.
was the Sign of the Times is the most successful of the 5 of their debut.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about
Strip
Liam
That
Payne
Down,
with his
Liam Payne.
Oh, yeah. Strip that down for
And-
me,
and he goes,
baby.
billion streams?
And then the last one was Louis Tomlinson, Back to You.
Oh,
and a
hey.
fun fact about that is
Yeah.
that he premiered that on the X Factor, and Niall, Harry, and Liam were all in the crowd to support him.
Oh, that's cute.
That is very sweet.
That would never happen with the
All right,
young
now haven't you got
divas.
work to do?
Yeah, now I'll go do some work.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
Oh, hey, Joel's here too. Hey.
Oh, hi, Joel.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, because you've
What
been
are you
talking about the new snack
Wait,
pack at KFC.
sorry.
Like
Your Majesty and I have been talking
like an
about...
app's just been invented.
And did
we
I
bond
hear you
over.
drop a bomb that you've never had a certain burger?
No. We were talking about KFC, and I said,
Yeah.
well, whenever I get KFC, which is very rarely,
Yeah.
it's just a zinger. And then apparently that's not really KFC.
It's
I'm
not.
like,
You could
well,
eat a
it's been
bucket of chicken.
No, thanks.
You got to get the popcorn chicken, the tenders, the
The
potato
bucket of
and
chicken,
gravy,
the large chips with extra salt.
Yeah, like the roll to mop everything up.
Oh, yes.
A roll?
potato
They do
and
rolls?
They just do a
The
classic
potato,
roll.
yeah. Oh my gosh,
They
it's
do
got
a
the
roll?
sesame seeds on top. It's so good.
Yeah. You ain't living, bro.
Glossies. On screen.
You have so much time to eat all
And
that
they're
stuff.
always warm.
Now, this is great.
Always warm.
It's glossy time.
Oh, this is awesome. So this is about the Gwyneth Paltrow. Remember the Gwyneth Paltrow ski trial that
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
earlier
You know,
this
with
year?
Terry.
With Terry. Well, is it a documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out about the trial called Gwyneth versus Terry.
I love that.
Yeah.
The ski crash trial. You know how it's in brackets? The ski crash trial.
Yeah. Did they have cameras in the courtroom? Oh, they did, didn't they? Did we see footage?
Yeah,
of that?
they had cameras in the courtroom.
So good.
And in the skis, dash cam,
Can't wait. Yeah.
Paltrow cam, pow.
It's going to be so great.
I know, I love her. I love her so much. It's a 2-part doco. It will drop later this year. Next, Glossy, please. What's happening here?
Oh, Succession. Have they? I don't know if have they broken a record for the amount of
think
Emmys,
so.
or they've just gone to
27 Emmy nominations. It's certainly up there, surely.
loads.
And isn't the male cast dominating the entire Best Actor
Oh,
category?
that would be interesting. I don't know. I have no idea. I know Sarah Snook, our very
Yeah.
own, is up for it, and you're predicting a win for her.
I am predicting Sarah Snook will take the
Yeah.
Emmy this year
She
because
was
she's been
amazing.
nominated every year, but it's always Marvelous Mrs. Maisel or something.
Oh,
that
yeah.
beats her.
It's normally in September, but they think with the writer's strike and everything, it could be delayed.
I know.
And then I heard something else today about maybe an actor's strike. Like they're all, what are we going to be watching?
The actors won't strike, mate. They love the cameras on them.
Oh no.
Yeah, but they'll strike and go somewhere and protest.
I'm
so
striking.
they're still on camera.
Yeah.
Come with me, Imagine Dragons.
Look how dramatic I'm being.
I'm crossing a street.
I can strike over here and I can strike in an accent, governor. It's just like the strike is their new show reel.
Yes.
Actors are nightmares.
Me striking as a mime.
They'll never
That
be
was
it. They'll
great.
never do mine.
No.
No.
This next Glossy, this is great. Killian. It's Killian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy.
We talked about him
I
yesterday.
believe he's come out and said that he can't wait to watch the Barbie film.
Yes, because his movie, which I think is called is Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
I want to go see that.
They're both released on the same day. It's a battle of the heavyweights.
I mean, I'll be going to see Barbie 100%. I can't wait to see it. I think it's just great for the industry and for audiences that we have two amazing films by amazing filmmakers coming out at the same day. And yeah, you spend the whole day in the cinema. What's better than that?
I'm sure the studio that made his film will love him saying that.
Oh yeah.
You know?
But the thing is, it's not like you only have July 20 to watch the two
Of
movies.
course. Well, it's all about that opening weekend or
Yeah,
week,
that's-
right?
oh, that's
'Cause
exactly
it's,
right,
It's like
yeah.
ratings or it's like getting a number one. It all comes in like the week. So it's you want to be the number one for sure.
They're calling it Barbieheimer. Is that right? The Battle of Barbie. Oh, Barbenheimer. Barbenheimer.
Easy for you to say.
I can't wait to see the Barbie film. Here's another prediction. I reckon it might win some Oscars down the track.
The Barbie film.
Down the
Barbie
track. We can only
film.
win it next year, can't it? Down the track.
Oh, yeah, next year.
Well, 2042, it might win some posthumous
the vibe
Oscars.
I'm getting from it, and also Greta Gerwig, you know, one of my favourites, who's more of an indie director.
Yes, Juno.
Yes. I think it's just going to go gangbusters.
When I heard Chrissy talking on her show, and I didn't know this. Hot
Seriously.
take.
The most
Gangbusters.
popular, most talked about movie in years is going to go gangbusters. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I heard
good to have
Chrissy say that, and I didn't know this, that Margot Robbie is one of the producers on the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It was her idea.
Okay.
I believe.
Get it, Margot.
I think that's why she's been allowed to promote it, because she's not promoting it as an actor.
Oh.
Writer's strike.
Ooh, they have just had the New York premiere, so they are having premieres, and she wore a black gown.
And you know what I heard?
Ooh.
The New York premiere? Gangbusters.
Gangbusters.
And the last...
We had a caller on from New York earlier.
Okay, that's enough. The last Glossy.
Oh, ABBA Voyage.
Yes.
Or ABBA.
Well, I think we should go and see that.
I actually want to go.
I want to go and see it.
Yep. Let's do it.
So, but what's the story?
This is the story. Melbourne and Sydney are going for the Battle Royale to vie for the ABBA Voyage concert, because you know it has to be a specially made theatre for it, because it's all holograms if you're just joining the ABBA Voyage
Hang
story.
on, they're touring it? I thought it was just going to be
go
in
anywhere.
that
Well,
place.
just a computer can just turn on anywhere. Like you can have a MacBook Pro in Melbourne while one's going in London.
But
Come
I thought
to
it was
Melbourne, ABBA Voyage.
the special venue that had been built for that's the only place it can be done, but it can tour.
The price tag would be between $50 and $80 million, and it's Sydney and Melbourne vying for it. It's just scary for the future of touring.
Maybe Melbourne could have a couple less state funerals and then they can pay for it.
Exactly.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
Take this job and shove it. Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Wow. This is Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. Yes. On Nova.
Feels like a long weekend when we really called it on Tuesday afternoon.
Oh, I know.
But our tools are down Thursday afternoon, last hour of the show, and well, Ricky's going to be beside herself soon. I hope you're wearing double undies because.
Oh no!
Are you not wearing double undies?
Are you not wearing any again?
Oh my god, are you serious?
No.
Did you forget again?
Can you duck out and get some undies for Ricky from the Woolworths Express
You
up
need
the
to
road?
put
Some of those
like a
period
little, like,
ones, 'cause
note.
there's going to be a bit of...
Well, that's your excitement coming up. Your excitement is here, Joel, right now. You ready?
Yes! Oh my God. Go, Kylie.
Little something for you because you're in town and everything,
Thank
you know.
I'm learning the dance routine.
Are you? I've got to do the Amy Shark one, don't I? Wait, that really dropped off.
Oh, yes. No, I was learning it in bed the other night for you.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. On Nova.
You happy? You happy, little coconut?
Oh, my heart is going padum.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel it and I know.
Padum. I spoke to Jake Shears, you know, from the Scissor Sisters.
I love Jake Shears.
He's going to be on my podcast tomorrow. It's going to come out
Introduce
tomorrow.
him.
Yeah.
He said he's one of the only people that really got Kylie real dirty.
What do you mean?
Because Kylie is...
She's quite proper. She's got a proper lady.
Yes.
Voices is the song. It's out now with
Okay.
Jake Shears.
Yeah.
Jake Shears and Kylie.
She was a bit filthy.
No, and you know, they have a little bit of a good time together, you know?
Oh.
Nothing below deck. Nothing that's not above board.
No, of course.
No. But his album's out now. It's very good.
Okay, I'll have a listen, and I'm
Man
excited to
Dancing.
listen to the podcast tomorrow when it comes out.
I saw Jake open for Kylie on her Golden. Is Golden? What was
Oh,
the
the one
country?
with the Western one. Yeah.
Oh God, it was good.
I loved dancing off that
No,
album.
I want to go out dancing. It's me. If I'm going out, I'm going out dancing.
Are you really?
So many hits.
Like, just if you're going out, like you have to go out dancing, like you wouldn't go to the pub and watch the Ashes?
No, Joel loves dancing.
Yeah, I love dancing, mate.
Would you go to
And
the
not
pub and watch the footy
dancing.
tonight?
Dancing.
Dancing. I'd dance watching the footy. Excited. Ooh, which team's going to win?
Okay, now, side effects. Let's talk about the world of side effects.
Yeah.
Thanks, Becky Hill. 13 24 10. How did the side effects smash you? Like, for instance, I've still not had COVID, right?
Yeah. Well, lucky you.
But when I got the last vaccine, like my fourth needle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
knocked on me bum for like 2 days.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you were on.
Still
well, I
came to
remember.
work, obviously.
Of course. Oh, that's right.
But
My arm
it-
was really sore for ages, and
my
I hit you in the
God,
arm.
You kept hitting me in the arm.
That's
Oh,
right.
that was fun.
That's right.
What you doing?
I don't know what.
But you never hit me in the arm ever.
Don't
and then well, but heaps,
Heaps,
for that 2
really?
days. You're like, oh,
Wait, wait, wait.
Hey, buddy.
Because I don't do that. It's
I
super
know.
weird. Maybe I don't know.
But anyway, those side effects really smashed me. 13, 24, 10. Give us a call.
I got super weird, like vision things when I had mine.
Did you really?
Yeah, I had to go and have an MRI. They thought something really weird was going on.
Oh, I thought
turned
you were
out-
having visions like a.
No, like my
witch
eyes
doctor.
were like kaleidoscopes. It was hectic.
Kaleidoscope eyes. Isn't that a song? That's a great song.
Maybe they
Sounds like a
just came.
Coldplay song.
Oh my God,
I think
Kaleidoscope
they do
eyes?
have a song called Kaleidoscope.
I'm not really a side
Why wouldn't
effects
they?
person.
Oh, that's rubbish.
What?
You let things
Oh,
affect
actually,
you
I'll tell you.
like
Everything
no one.
affects you.
Everything. The sun not rising at the right time. You're coming going. I'm a bit off today because the sun didn't come up at
yeah, but-
6:15.
Yeah, privately off air, but on air, 4 to 6
nothing
every
affects you.
day.
Absolutely.
I'm a pro. But when I got my when I got my monkeypox vaccine,
Yep.
my arm was a bit itchy.
Bit itchy.
We're talking about side effects. I'm trying to offer up something.
A bit itchy.
Kaleidoscope eyes from Shepherd.
Oh, Shepherd, yes.
There you go. I played off my computer because Dan's in Perth. Here we go.
Oh, this is brilliant.
There you go.
Go off, Shepherd.
Wow.
It's like being in a boombox, like a boombox.
I know. It's like
I
a really
wish
big
everyone
phone
could see you right now. Hand on
Walking
your hip,
around the park,
your laptop
on your shoulder.
on your shoulder.
playing Kaleidoscope Eyes by
Shepherd, so hardcore.
Rocking out.
I saw this story about this side effect, and you know how much I love gross stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like
you do.
super gross stuff.
Yeah.
This is
Passion of yours.
almost it is a passion of mine. It's my only hobby is finding the most disgusting things I can find on the internet. I've always been like that too. I used to go on do you remember rotten.com?
Yes.
I used to love going
Did you ever go on Live Leak?
when I was a kid. Yeah.
Oh, me too. I had to get off Live Leak because that stuff was hectic. But you know what Live Leak did do for me was make me a much more careful driver.
Absolutely.
Because there were so many videos on there from all over the world, like hectic car accidents, and you really can see, how
all of
quickly
it.
things happen.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no thanks.
Really quickly.
You're like, oh my
Like in
God,
the
that guy
blink.
was just driving.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden
And then from
now
over there,
he's
something
on that
just,
bridge.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty wild.
Not
I
good,
love this
not
stuff.
good. Like no tip of my tongue videos or,
No, it's not
Yeah.
put up.
Sounds like the opposite of dumb.
So I saw this story and it was almost at the limit for me.
Wow.
But obviously not because I'm not a...
Well, if this was, you'd be a big...
So a man from Ohio noticed a change of colour to his tongue.
Oh, that sounds
Started going a bit green, right?
good. Green. Oh, they're not meant to be that colour.
No.
Colour of Shrek.
Hot take.
Don't try and bring that back around.
And it started to become a bit fuzzy in its texture.
Don't be fuzzy, please.
So he,
Fuzzy green.
as a side effect from cigarettes and antibiotics, he got a hairy green tongue. Look.
Oh, I can't look at that.
But that's actually
Isn't that, it's like a beard, but on his tongue.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, his
And
tongue
it's
looks
a
like David Letterman now.
Yeah, yes. It's a side effect from his heavy smoking and being on antibiotics for a gum infection.
Antibiotics. My mum used to always say to me, "Eat. You need to eat yogurt while you take antibiotics because you could get thrush." That's what my mum always would say if one of us
Is that
was
one of
on
her
antibiotics. That's actually her Real Housewives opening catchphrase as she turns around.
Amazing. Oh, but isn't that disgusting? The fuzzy texture on the tongue is skin cells that form, creating a buildup of debris and bacteria.
Debris. I don't want anything on my body
Yes, hang on.
described as debris.
Isn't Debris on her hen's night?
Yeah, debris.
Debris on a hen's night.
Yeah, she's having her hens on
Debris
Thursday,
having-
and
yeah.
Debris getting married on a Thursday.
De Aaron and De Jermaine are here.
Yeah.
And De Gemma.
Aaron.
De Aaron.
Yeah,
Darren.
Aaron.
Debris.
Debris.
Oh, yeah. I hope she's having a good time.
She's
Yeah. Party hard girl.
Party hard on Thursday, girl.
Yeah.
Our group chat was going off this morning. You sent a sexy photo for Debray's.
I thought I must have stumbled upon the location of her hens night. Yes.
Where did you find such a thing?
In Marrickville, where I also found the greedy girl packaging once.
Oh.
You know, when I was walking down the street and the wind was strong in Marrickville in Sydney, and someone's greedy girl packaging fell out of the bin and onto the footpath.
The greedy girl was nowhere to be seen, though.
No.
Neither girl was there.
What's great? What's great?
It's a big one. Like a.
If you're home alone.
And it was during COVID. I'm like, oh no, I get it.
As in batteries included. Is that what? Is that what
It
you
was
were
a
talking
big box.
about?
It was quite a big
No,
box.
it's the box for it. Someone bought a greedy girl online, and
It's called Greedy Girl.
Sure is.
Is that the name? The brand? I'm so. What
The
are
Greedy
you guys,
Girl wasn't in
what
there,
is
though.
happening?
It's a brand.
It's a brand
it's a
of
product.
those
It's a
things.
brand of pleasure. It's a brand of a pleasure item.
Yeah.
That needs batteries. Oh!
Oh yeah, there it is.
Wowee!
Looks like looks like a phone.
Looks like a
It
Logie.
looks like it's giving you doing these ones to you.
No hairy tongue with that. But yeah, no, I saw something, prophylactic. Is it prophylactic?
Oh, I did see that picture.
Bit of protection.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good to see people being safe.
On the
And then
street.
discarding it on the street, though.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
Oh, I should have made us some chocky dip dates to celebrate
stop
today.
it. You don't make anything.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. Driving you home on Nova.
Although you did make a delicious dinner last night and showed us a picture of it.
I know.
Yeah, and then gave me a cooking tip for my chicken.
Yeah, flash fry it.
Flash fry.
Yeah, I like
medium
it a bit
rare.
pink in the middle. Yeah.
You had your eye on Queen Camilla.
I do have my eye on Queen Camilla. She makes me laugh. I think she's she's a bit of a hoot.
Yeah.
And the Wimbledon's currently on, of course. So
Yeah.
she's been asked about it, and she's revealed she was once a ball girl.
Oh.
Yesterday at Wimbledon, she was introduced to 2 ball girls and 1 ball boy, and said, "Oh yes, you have to be very agile. I remember doing it 100 years ago at Queen's Club. It's quite difficult."
Oh, wow. Impressions too. Look at you.
I can do a British accent.
Mate,
I
he
played
should have.
Prince George on stage.
You've played Prince George.
A grown-up Prince George in a one-man show.
Oh, amazing.
I'll explain another time.
You know, we love bracket songs really quickly. You know, this hit 'em up style is a bracket song. Yeah, oops. Isn't that random?
Yeah. I used to sing this in clubs on the GC.
Oops. Come on, let's hear it. I haven't heard this for ages.
Hey ladies, when your man gonna get buck wild, just go back and hit 'em up style. Put your hands on his cash and spend until the last
All right.
time for all the
Someone's about to get buck wild in here.
Oh, God.
Wait, I gotta go fix my face.
Have you
and
got
make
undies
sure.
yet? Have you got undies?
They're on their way. I ordered some on Uber Eats.
Oh, because you can get almost anything on Uber Eats.
Almost anything.
Ah, there you go. Nice one, guys.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel on Nova.
I'm pretty sure I worked it out and I freaked out. And I'm not gonna lie, I sat up last night. If this is who I think it is, I sat up last night desperately trying to find the photo that I stalked him to get, and I couldn't find it, so I was really upset. But I'm sure I'll get another one today if it's actually him. Is it him? Please tell me it's him. I'm so excited.
No, it's not.
It's Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's such a letdown if it's
Sorry.
anyone but Peter Overton.
It's Shervo. How annoying. No, let's meet our next picture guest.
Our next guest is one of the best in the business.
Putting a human face on storytelling.
With over 30 years of experience, he's the leading voice of 9 News Sydney. He's covered the biggest moments, chatted to the biggest stars.
Peter, put your manners back in.
And is Ricky Lee's hall pass.
Peter Overton. I love Peter Overton so much.
Please welcome Peter
There,
Overton.
here he is.
He's here, the king.
Look at you.
Welcome.
Nearly off the chair.
It's a very high chair.
So handsome.
Be careful.
How are you, mate?
I'm terrific. How are you?
Yeah, very
Your
good.
voice is so good.
Ricky is so excited.
Oh, she is, isn't she?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I wish I got a welcome home like that every night.
Oh,
You know who
Jess
gives me
doesn't
that
do
welcome?
this.
Daphne, the Maltese Shih Tzu, is the only person that runs to the door, rolls over on her back, and I rub The tummy.
I mean,
Of course,
I will do that if you want me to.
Do you rub Jess's tummy or you guys pass
I give
that?
her a kiss and a hug every night. She says, "Oh, your ears are so cold because I run the air conditioning in my tiny little car, very cold." Anyway.
Oh my gosh, just another thing we've got
my
in common.
God, you guys are kismet. Is it kismet that the word?
We're the same. I'm so excited. I don't know. This is probably a lot because I'm really gushing over you, but I don't know if you know how much I actually love you.
Well, I love you, Ricky, and I'm most.
Are you into Joel and I a bit? Like just a little bit?
Yeah.
Last time I saw you was at Richard Wilkins, I think.
Yeah,
At his
probably.
place.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I remember.
And Jessica said Joel is a beautiful fellow.
He is. He really
Oh, thank you, Jessica.
Yeah.
She did once bring us in nachos because we were quite besotted by her hat making.
Did she cook it?
Yeah, she did, yeah.
He was
Man.
disturbed.
I always try to have a function on a Tuesday because Tuesday's taco night. And I know what it looks like. I plead with her to put at least some mince in it, not just beans.
Has she gotten better though? Like there must be something. Has she?
Yeah. Yes, she has.
Oh, okay.
No, she has got a lot better, and she's fantastic, and she tries hard every night. And we're on a bit of a salmon brown rice mix at the moment. Yeah, I think
is that why you're still chewing?
You look like you're loving it.
Four nights in a row last week. I think
You're really enjoying that?
I do.
Brown rice.
I love salmon. But no, it's great to see you, Ricky. The last time I met you, or when I met you, and
Yes.
it was big for me too, was in Canberra.
Yes, I
at
stalked you for a photo.
A brain cancer function that I was
Yes.
speaking at. And,
Yes, and I performed at it.
Yes.
And I didn't want to meet the only person I ever want to meet at anything. You were the only person. I was
May I
so
ask
excited.
why?
Because I
Well, if you look behind you, we do have our TV firmly on Channel 9 every day.
up there.
I mean, not obviously when Ricky's on. She's on. We have it
No,
on
but-
Channel 7.
Absolutely.
And then when Joel does stuff on the ABC on Tuesday nights, we have it on the ABC.
And when you're on
Correct.
SBS, it's on SBS.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, they've got to find the network.
But you know the movie Anchorman, and people are so like behind their Anchorman, and he can do no wrong. Ron Burgundy can do no wrong. You're my Anchorman. I watch you when I'm cooking my dinner at night, and it's like
Thank you.
even not that you do this, but sometimes you might have a little stumble.
Yes.
And I'm like, you're good, Pete. I'm like your biggest cheerleader.
well,
I'm
you-
like, yeah, Pete, you tell him.
Well, you know, if I do stumble, particularly if it's in the second half of the bulletin, I'll go, why don't we just start that again?
Oh,
Because
brilliant.
I think the people at home get it.
Yeah, of course.
You don't try and mask over it, but especially also if you've lost the meaning of what the intro is and it's an important story.
Yeah.
I'll just say, hey, why don't we start that again?
Yeah.
And start it
It's
again.
important to run it. You know, the other day on the radio, I actually dropped the F-bomb, and I've been doing this for 21 years, and I actually swore on the radio. And lucky I can dump myself.
Yeah.
I find when I do TV, I feel really out of control because, like, someone clips the microphone on you, and then you have no control over
And everyone's
anything.
listening.
Well, you do. You have control over what comes out of your mouth.
That's a fair call.
Okay.
So it is delayed.
Okay, put your manners back in, Ricky.
Don't you say that?
Oh,
See, that's another reason I love
yeah,
you.
I was going to
And-
ask you, what did you think of the new Mission Impossible movie?
well, I can't wait to see it. And I'll be honest. What Tom Cruise has done, he's fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And I've seen Maverick twice.
Yes, it's
I
good
can't
as
wait
well.
to see Mission Impossible. And what he's done for Hollywood in tough times with COVID
Absolutely.
and so
Oh,
on.
yeah, yeah.
You know, that interview was 18 years ago.
No, I know.
Yeah, but
A
I've been
long time
holding
ago.
that grudge on your behalf for all those
No,
years.
I don't have a problem in the world. I think he's terrific. I have no problem.
Okay.
Didn't you do Pacific Rim? Weren't you in Pacific Rim? Which is one of my favourite films, by the way.
Well, Joel, I was. I've never seen it. I was in a movie called The
Oh, I've
Tunnel.
seen it.
I've never seen it.
Really?
And I'm in the latest Fast and Furious.
What?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
So there's a news...
As a mechanic, or what?
No, as a mag wheel.
And what were you in Pacific Rim? I'm scared to ask.
I didn't. That was. I think they got a news break and put it in.
Oh, okay, yeah,
and
yeah,
The
yeah.
Tunnel
Oh,
was an
that's
Australian
right.
film.
Oh, yeah, I love
did
that.
that.
Yeah.
And then, but this one, the producers contacted Nine and said, you know, would Peter do this? And they sent a script out. I had to sign some forms, and so I did a news read for them.
Yeah.
And then they cut it up because I've seen the clip with. Probably 6 or 7 other newsreaders from around the planet.
Yeah.
And so we're telling this
Oh, that's
story.
great.
Yeah, a lot of people have actually seen the film and come up and say, oh, you're in the movie. And I said, I must go and see it.
Now, before we get to Quick Draw, because you are here for a reason,
Yes.
Ricky does have something she's actually prepared earlier, which is hilarious.
Yeah, I
and very cute.
Well, it was kind of like I wondered like if there was like, you know, the greatest thing that could ever happen in my life. A, it's happening because you're here in front of me. B, I get to, you know,
I'm so chuffed.
I get to.
It's getting a bit much
I get
now,
to
just so you know.
find out whether I can let go of my long Tom Cruise grudge, which you've allowed me to do.
Yes.
Put your manners back in.
Yes,
Do you think I was out of
thank you,
line?
Tom. How dare you? Don't speak to
I
Pete
have
like that.
voices
How
in my
dare you?
head.
Yeah. And then I wondered what would be the ultimate thing to get my anchorman, Peter Overton,
Yes.
to do for me. And I wondered if you could read these headlines for me.
Oh, okay. Is this a personal reading on air, like off air, or are we doing it on air?
Yeah,
Well,
are you going
this-
somewhere
this
private?
on
It depends. What are the stories about?
Well, they're just about things
you.
that I love.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay.
All right,
the
good.
guy I love reading me things
Okay,
about
let's do it.
what I love.
And clearly, I don't have the ability to reread to pre-read.
No,
these.
you don't. It's late breaking news. We've handed it to you.
Good evening. Beyonce is set to perform her first US date of her Renaissance tour tomorrow in Philadelphia. Due to excessive heat, fans are allowed to bring one 600ml unopened bottle of water into the venue. Ricky Lee will be her support act. Australia's Daniel Ricciardo is officially back on the Formula One grid, driving for Alpha Tauri after replacing Nick de Vries. His first race back will be in Hungary next weekend. Today is International Fries Day. McDonald's is giving away free chips to celebrate. I'm loving it. Keep that jacket on. The one and only Ricky Lee is dropping a brand new single, Point of No Return, next Thursday, 20th of July. Pre-save it now.
And we even timed out perfectly. Look at that.
Oh, how incredible.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I can't even play quick draw.
I'm a little aroused,
We do need to get into quick draw. You are going to be playing, Peter. And we do have the
myself
Prime
together.
Minister here, Anthony Albanese, to give us the rules of quick draw.
I'm Anthony Albanese, and these are the official quick draw rules. Tim will give a category and a letter. The first to yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
That's the most important bit, obviously.
Gee, you've got some good people on board here.
We really do, yeah. Albo's office is just out the back there, if you want to have a look.
No, I saw the Commonwealth BMW out the front. So he's in.
He has to hot desk it, though, which is embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. Fair bit of Dettol and hand sanitizer around.
Okay, here we go. This is the practice question, then we'll come back and play for real, so you can wash your face with ice cold water.
I know, because I'm really hot all of a sudden. Sorry.
Name a TV journalist starting with P.
Peter!
Perfect. Peter Overton's here playing Quick Draw for real when we come back.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
Ricky is in Anchorman heaven.
Oh, I was going to say die a happy man, but I'm a woman, so that whole thing doesn't make sense.
No, you're embarrassing yourself now.
I
Be
know
careful.
I am.
Peter Overton is here. You're on telly in Sydney real soon.
Because we've got
very close to
hit-
6. Oh, yeah, you
Yes, in Melbourne.
We got another Peter.
I do the national news on a Sunday night,
Yes.
which is on after 60 Minutes, which I enjoy, and still do the odd 60-minute story as well, after having nearly a decade travelling the world with them, which I loved. Yeah.
Do you ever miss that?
I don't miss the travel, Ricky.
Yeah.
I've had 32 years at 9, and this is really nice doing the news.
Yeah.
Work-life balance in terms of just teenage daughters. They need their papa at home.
And getting into work at 6:45, leaving
No,
at 6:35.
usually 2 minutes to 6, Tim. Quarter to 6 is a bit early. I had a tradie the other day. He rang me at 5:30 and he said, "Have you left for work?" He said, "As a matter of fact, I'm just backing out now, mate." Like, give me a break.
Actually, wasn't there a famous newsreader in Melbourne, think for Channel 9, whose wife used to drive him to the studio and she would knit in the car while he was reading the 6 o'clock bulletin, and then at 6:30 she'd drive him home.
Let me say
kind of
things
idea.
have changed.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm usually in by
Doesn't knit.
10:30ish, 11.
No, I see you when I'm in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love all angles because I grew up with Rick and Sue in Perth. I know on a
They're
different network.
they're
and I'm sure
massive, aren't they?
Oh, they're
Yeah,
huge. And I also think Rick Arden's a bit of a dish.
A bit of a dish, did you say? Or
I thought you were going to say the other word.
No, God, I would never diss Rick Arden in that way. How dare you, I'm a Perth boy.
And you've got the double team in Brisbane.
Yes, we do.
Mel.
And Andrew.
Yes, that's right. Lofty.
Yeah,
Lofty.
yeah, Lofty, yes.
Adelaide, of course.
Brenton and Kate.
And Perth, obviously.
Perth, well, they've got the one and only Michael Thompson, Tomo.
Beautiful. 6 o'clock coming up, guys. I mean, obviously, fits in with Kate Ritchie's coming up as well.
Oh,
Up
so
to you.
much. So
6
much on
o'clock's
your
one of those
plate.
power hours.
I know, it's real Sophie's choice.
All right, here we go. Best of 7. And, of course, don't forget this rule.
Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
Name a breakfast cereal starting with C.
Cornflakes.
Oh, that is it. To Peter Overton.
P.O.
P.O.
Okay.
That's a good initial.
No
Not
eye
to be
contact
confused
with Ricky.
PBO.
Only you, Tim.
Okay, good. Name something you'd buy at a souvenir shop starting with M.
Medals.
Magnet.
Are you all
Magnet.
right?
Magnet.
I'm clearly not all right.
Ricky was in first. But
to Ricky, because I guess if you're at the Olympics or something, they'd have fake medals you could
fake
buy.
medals. Yep, absolutely.
If your knees are weak, you can't answer questions properly. I understand.
I'm also trying to figure out who I'm supposed to be right now. Am I being my hyper-competitive self? Because I don't want to, steamroll.
No, I understand
but
what
also,
you're doing.
I can't really hold myself together. So I should just shut up is what I should do.
Yeah, of course. Question 3. Name a zoo animal starting with G.
Giraffe.
Oh, beautiful
Wow.
answer. It was a really nice answer.
I'm so embarrassed.
Because it was a soft G too. I would have gone for a harder G, like a gorilla.
Go, Anna. We've got a Maltese Shih Tzu, and someone said, "What's a Maltese Shih Tzu?" And I said, "Well, it's a dog." And they said, "What's a Shih Tzu?" I said, "It's a dog." They said, "No, it's a zoo with no animals."
There we go. Name something you would order at a bakery starting with F.
Finger bun.
Oh, yes, Ricky Lee. This is a very good game. 2 points apiece.
Ooh, nice. Joel's involved too.
Wow. I know, I'm
Thanks,
getting really
Albo.
quick, have you noticed?
You really are. Okay, question number 5. Name something you'd see in a TV studio starting with C.
Camera. That's a draw. Don't even think about giving it to Ricky.
Such authority in your voice.
Let's go to the replay. We do that ability here at Nova.
Albo, roll the replay, mate.
Wow.
Camera.
Oh.
Camera. Camera.
There's Ricky Lee.
Camera. Camera.
Oh, just. Okay.
Or is it?
I think. Go
I
again.
don't know.
Camera.
I think we strike that. I think that's
Yeah, I
too
think you
close
have
to
to
call.
strike. I think it is too close to call.
Okay. We have a new question number 5. Name something you do when being introduced to a stranger starting with S.
Shake hands.
Oh,
Obviously, these questions Ricky goes through prior to my arrival.
It is 3 points to Ricky Lee, 2 points to Peter Overton. Peter, you need to get this next question correct to stay in the game.
Thank you, Joel.
You're welcome, Peter Overton.
Name something hot starting with P.
Peter
Overton.
Ricky Lee.
I love it. Such a pleasure to have you in, mate.
Well, I've loved it. What a great afternoon. Thanks for having me.
You're the greatest. Thank you so much.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold, dark night, when everything's a little clearer in the light of day, and you know the night is always gonna be there anyway. Thinking of who's working up my appetite, looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together makes the sparks ignite, and the thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Skyline rockets in flight, afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Started out this morning feeling so polite. I always thought a fish could not be caught who wouldn't bite, but you got some better wet, and I think I might try and nibble in a little afternoon delight. Skyline rockets in flight,